Hey everyone, it's Lil, so let's just send me music, and today we're gonna be going over how I transform a raw vocal with a little bit of auto tune and using a couple of other essential effects to be able to make the vocal stand out on its own. All right, let's go ahead and dive right into it. This is gonna be the vocal that we're gonna be working with. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I'm gone, I won't play your game. You can have it.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
All right, so y'all could literally tell why I need autotune on there. Unfortunately, I cannot sing. I'm not the best singer, and I'm not claiming to be the best singer, but this is exactly what I'm working with. Okay, so don't make fun of me there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add autotune, and usually whenever you're adding autotune, you want to go ahead and use go by the key. So right here, I always label the project. So right here, I have it as C sharp major. So I'm gonna go here, C sharp, low male because I like the way it sounds there. Just basically no reason at all. Chromatic just because I want to be able to see the keys, and then set major, right? And after we do that, we're gonna turn it on, and this is how it's gonna sound. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I'm gone, I won't play your game. You can have it going both ways, no more, I'm done. Yay! Now you can actually hear it. Now I have that little modern sound, you get me, with a little bit auto tune on there. Pretty much what you see in a lot of records. I don't like to go too crazy on it. I'm not gonna get too technical with it. The retune spool, I like to have it at 20 just because I want to be able to hear the auto tune there. Flex tune, I really don't mess with that. This I usually leave alone. The humanize, I do mess with it, but whenever I want a little bit more of a natural sound. Unfortunately, right now I'm not singing at my best, so I'm gonna leave it at 0. That's just basically the way I want it for this song. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and jump onto is gonna be the mixing suite, and that's gonna be basically this right here, the MK3. And basically, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and run through it. Now, I personally like to have the tape on, right, just to give it a little bit of effect. I'm gonna go ahead and increase it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and gain stage it, right. I'm gonna put in two dBs of input because I wanted to actually hit that saturation of the tape, and then I'm gonna go ahead and increase on the down volume. That way I could level match it, right. And next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and use the core vintage, which is kind of like a Potic EQ, and I'm just gonna go ahead and shape a little bit of the sound. Right here, I'm gonna go ahead and just EQ it while in context, right? You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I'm gone, I won't play your game. You can have it going both ways, no more, I'm done. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I'm gone, I won't play your game. You can have it going both ways, no more, I'm done. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I'm gone, I won't play your game. You can have it going both ways, no more, I'm done. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I'm gone, I won't play your game. You can have it going both ways, no more, I'm done. All right, so that's basically a little bit of EQ that I wanted to go ahead and add on there. I didn't get too technical. It might look like I did because I'm literally putting like about 5 dB on gain on the 10, about 2.4, and then take it out like 6 dB of the body. But the thing about it is that this mixing suite, what I really love about it is that it doesn't do it too much to the point where it sounds fucking crazy. It just does it to the point where it sounds very sweet. That's one thing I really love about the about Soft 2, what they did with this product. I could crank it up so much and it'll still sound nice. I could take out so much and it still sound nice. So huge shout out for that. Now, next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna add a little bit of compression. I'm gonna go with the FET just because I want a very fast release, and I'm gonna be playing around with the fast. The attack I'm usually gonna leave it there. Ratio I'm gonna keep it at 4.1 because I really wanted to go ahead and compress this vocal, and then I'll go ahead and adjust it from there. The compression I'm gonna go ahead and keep it all the way. and then I'm gonna be adjusting it also from there as well. So basically, all I did was just add a little bit of compression, and with the EQ already shaping the tone of the vocal, how I actually want it, because I want it to sound a little bit brighter. The compression, what it's gonna go ahead and do is gonna go ahead and make it more tighter, and it's gonna go ahead and make some of the soft parts a bit more louder, as you heard, and a bit of the loud parts is gonna go ahead and quiet it down to reach for it won't sound so crazy, right? Now, didn't do too much. I'm actually compressing like about maybe negative 3. It might peak a little bit more as far as the parts that actually stand out a little bit more, but nothing too crazy. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump to the effects. Now I have my vocals, my effects. I usually have a type of like EQ, and then I have my delay, and then I have my reverb. All of it sounding very short. As you can see here, I have short, medium, long. I did a video of this not that long time ago. You might want to go ahead and check it out as well. I pretty much show how I like to work my synths. But for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and just input a delay on the actual synth itself. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put the mix at 20. I'm gonna take out the analog because I really don't know what that does. There's really no reason for that. And I like lo-fi, since this is like a very quick song. I'm gonna go ahead and put it around there. I like to cut like around 600, and I'll keep it at 4K, right around there. And feedback, don't wanna. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I'm gone, I'm gone. I won't play your game. You can have it going both ways, both ways. No more, no more, I'm done. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I'm gone, I am gone. I won't play your game. You can have it going both ways, both ways. No more, no more, I'm done. So you can hear it. It ends as soon as I play it. Watch. So you see, it's not that crazy. It doesn't keep on going, so it doesn't clutter the word. And I actually EQ a lot of the low end, and I EQ some of the high end. So you hear it, but it just gives a little bit more of a spreader. Like it sounds a bit more bigger. It sounds a bit more wider, and that's what delay. That's what I like for my delay to do when it's very short as well. Not too short. It's like a medium. And now let's go ahead and go with something like a little plate. I like this one. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off some of the lows, and let's go with 200. And then I like to make it sound bright. I mean, big and bright. Start at 30. Oh yeah, if y'all didn't know, and Sound Toys, if you actually click on the label, it lets you see the digits. So quick tip there. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I'm gone, I'm gone. I won't play your game. You can have it going both ways, both ways. No more, no more, I'm done. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I'm gone, I'm gone. I won't play your game. You can have it going both ways, both ways. No more, no more, I'm done. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but awesome. It sounds pretty legit. I mean, nothing too crazy. Obviously, I wouldn't put my time-based effects here, but for the purpose of this video, I don't want to go ahead and get too technical with it. I don't want to confuse y'all. Um, and I could have used these, but I wanted to just use something like this for now. But if you add this and just dial in the mix knob, don't get it too crazy. Usually, whenever it actually is on vocals, I usually have it no more than 20. And when I do have it there, I'm gonna insert directly, or maybe 30. And that's if I wanted to go ahead and crank it up and make that effect so crazy. But that's just me. Now let's go ahead and hear it without. This is what we had in the beginning. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I'm gone, I won't play your game. You can have it going both ways. Yeah, that sounds terrible. You really look at it. And I would adding all the effects on there. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I can fix. You know what? That's a little bit too much reverb there. I'm gonna go ahead and crank it up. Crank it down. Make it short. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name, but I'm gone, I won't play your game. You can have it going both ways, no more, I'm done. You can cry, you can scream, you can curse my name. Hey, it sounds pretty nice now. You give me, like, I'm actually able to hear that and be like, okay, well, it sounds good. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. And that's pretty much it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and recap real quick. So we added a little bit auto tune to make sure that the vocal stays in pitch, and then we actually used the channel strip from the 8K3 from Soft 2, and we added a little bit of EQ to shape the tone of the vocal while adding a little bit of compression to make sure things are tight, right? And then we added a little bit of delay just to give it a little bit more of a width. And then we added reverb to give it a little bit more of a room feel. You gave me to make it sound a little bit more bigger, a bit more spread. And that's pretty much it. That's all we needed to do. And the vocal sounds already so real nice how it is. You get me? If you found this helpful, drop a comment or follow for more tips. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. I'll see y'all soon and see you in the next video. Peace.